We love trying our hand at different art projects here on the show, and our next guest always makes it fun and easy.
Kaitlyn Edington is back this time with a special Pittsburgh-inspired activity for us. What do you have up your sleeve? My daughter loves when I come home with your art.
Oh, good. That is like the ultimate compliment
Yes.
for the kiddos, obviously. Well, it's September, so of course I always think about apples, and we're back to your conversation earlier about fall. Do we embrace it? This is my way of like tiptoeing into fall.
Okay.
But integrating a local legend, Andy Warhol, which is, of course, we're very happy in Pittsburgh. And right now, like apple printing is just something, I don't know if you guys did it as a kid. My daughter's getting ready to do it in preschool.
This is so neat.
It's when you take your apple and you like do little apple prints. This has been around forever. But I wanted to kind of level it up a little bit and just make it a little bit more fun and bright and not, you know, like I said, not all in on the fall. So we're combining it with Andy's pop art, you know, screen printing style.
That's great. So
How
you're gonna
fun.
show us how to do this, right? We have our own little.
Yeah. So I have all the steps of this on a blog. So don't worry about, you know. But basically, you start with a piece of a square piece of paper, and then you can, you know, basically either use Post-its or cardstock or something. And all I did was just glued it kind of on a diagonal, so it kind of looks like a checkerboard.
Oh yeah.
So you guys have that already in front of you, and then on a separate piece of paper. And I think the key with this is neon. So notice how all the colors are neon. Like I was hunting for neon. It makes it more fun. So we're gonna take your little half apple here, give it a dip in your paint, and you might wanna just like also kind of like tap it to the side. Sometimes there's too much on it. I know Kelly said I kind of gave you like a wonky container there.
I go ham, you know that by now.
So go ahead and kind of print it on here. You can put it right in the middle, or sometimes I like to try to squeeze two on there, so give it a little push. And if it's too much ink at first, you can always either add more or even do a ghost print. We've talked about printing. You guys are gonna be printmaking masters by the time we're done here.
Oh, totally.
You can go ahead and give it a
What if your apple
prints.
looks like a butt, Kaitlyn?
You know what, Kelly?
I know, I'm getting
why
butt.
did I know you would ask that, actually? I was going through this. It's kind of like when I teach children. I'm like, will they?
But
ask
you
what
are.
this is going to be at. What I teach Kelly. Yes,
love you.
It does a little bit, but you know, it's fine. So we're going to do our print. And the fun thing is when you have all kinds of colors, honestly, print a bunch. You're going to get some that look really bad, and you're going to get some that look really cute. Cool. So we're going to set that to the side, let it dry. We are going to use some that I already had done ahead of time. And what you're going to do, and the fun thing about Warhol is he has so much fun with color and color combos. So you can really pick any color of your apples that you want to, and kind of, and basically we're going to put them in all 4 quadrants. So if you want to do
cute. Oh,
blue,
look at that. Wait, I don't want this
and then,
color.
oh yeah.
I want this color.
And I snuck a little bit of glue behind that easel, Kelly. And then here you go, Heather.
Let's go this over here, this over here, I think.
It's really fun to do the color play with this. And I was also thinking to be really beautiful, even in a school setting, if each kid did one of these little 4 quadrants, if you put them together, you can make like a beautiful collaborative mural in your entryway of your school, or even frame it. And it's art that you could bring out for the season, but again, it's not super fall.
This is also something though that is great, so then you can also teach about the artist.
Exactly. That's exactly right. I mean, and as an art teacher, I'm always like, okay, this is the project, but what artist, what artwork am I going to tie to this? And I personally have brought my kids to the Warhol Museum. We love it there, but maybe not for everybody. You know, you might need like a way to really connect it to kids. So if you were to do something like this, it'd be a perfect connection. We're doing apples. Shout out to Sorgles, by the way, who gave us our apples for today.
We love
the family
Sorgles.
farm. But you could do really a print of anything. You could even also, instead of like printing with ink, I was kind of playing around with even like doing a copy, or like printing on your copier and cutting that out and put that, because that's what Warhol does, is a lot of photo and like screen printing.
This is a lot of fun.
That's printing, but they're really beautiful when they're done.
Way to go!
Nora, I hope you're proud of me, bud.
I love this little Warhol-inspired art piece. So much fun to do with the kids, too. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. That was cathartic.
Yes, and puffy paint always. Sorry, that's the bonus. Always puffy paint at the end.
This full lesson is posted on Kaitlyn's blog, Art with Mrs. E, and that's where you can find other projects and workshops. We're going to have a link on our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.
I'm not leaving till I'm finished.
Yeah.
We'll be right
Keep going,
back.
girl.
We'll be right back.